the 28-day Keto Challenge review by Coach Ken. So I built a new website recently, and I promised that we get some new information out to everybody. I want to thank everyone for being a follower of Coach Ken and my website, former coach of Enhanced Athlete. But, I've always had questions about the keto diet. I've done extensive research on this. And this page is titled, what makes the difference between people who succeed and fail on the keto diet. The keto diet, this is a resource for you. So it's a keto resource that I built the page. Now, remember, this is all from ClickBank. This is a trusted resource. So, ClickBank is someone who's been around for a long, long time, and they're trustworthy, credible. So the information you're getting is not just a bunch of fluff. It's actually real data from real people. And this whole program, I've kind of looked at it for a few times to see if it was good. I want to produce content that, is good for everybody. It's healthy, and to make sure that it's good quality content information for you to take with you to, you can buy the program, not buy the program. It's totally up to you, but this is just a resource. So you have some more information so you're educated on how the keto diet works, because most people are very uneducated on the diet. They think they have to go in ketosis and the purple sticks and all that stuff. I mean, that has its place, but for general purposes, for the general public, that's not something you really need to do. If you're a bodybuilder, fitness competitor, whatever, figure, classic physique, the keto diet is definitely a great resource. It'll help you burn more fat in less time. I know people said the keto diet's going to make you lose a bunch of muscle, so on and so forth. But remember something. If you have less carbs in your diet and you have protein and fats, when you lower that carbohydrate response and your blood sugars drop, you will release growth hormone. So to say that the keto diet is going to make you lose fat is just really an untrue statement. So let's dive in here. This is a story about two women. They both were 41 years old, had young kids at home. They were on a very strict diet. The first person, I won't, read word for word, but you can read this yourself. The first person, the woman, she actually went on the diet for about a week, and she said, well, I'm going to do a cheat day. And she said, well, the keto diet didn't work. Well, the second woman, she went on the diet, lost a few pounds her first week, stayed on it in weeks 2, lost 11 pounds after 14 days. She kept going, and 4 weeks later, she lost 21 pounds, slimmer, sleeping better, much more energy. So what's the difference in what happened? The difference really is that, she stuck to a plan, and she had a plan from day one. So day by day, she planned out everything, and this is very critical in the first month because the keto diet is challenging. And it says the 28-day keto challenge, meaning that it's not easy to stick to in the first 2 to 4 weeks for most people. You have to get fat adapted. Once you're fat adapted on the keto diet, after some people 4 days, for me, after about 4 days, I'm good. I have a little bit of brain fog the first couple of days. Some people, they can go 2 weeks and they feel horrible. But I will tell you, throughout time, over some 30 some years of doing dieting with people and meal planning, you give it a couple weeks. Once you push through that phase, you're going to feel totally different, a lot better. Your workouts will be fine. You'll get a good pump. It all depends on the caloric intake. So let me show you a few things that this thing offers. This program, the Keto Diet program, is offering you the basics. It's offering you, how to get started on the basics and how to stick with your keto food pyramid, a shopping list. It's going to give you tips on everything you need to do for 28 days. It's also going to show you eating on keto, how to eat the proper way. You have to remember that, eating a celery stick with peanut butter, a stick of cheese, 2 eggs in the morning, and some lettuce with oil and some sprinkled cheese on top before you go to bed, that's not a keto diet. That to me is a starvation diet. I don't know why you would want to starve yourself to lose weight. That's just the wrong way to do it. So this is designed to keep you on track, give you meal plans, tips for for curbing cravings, things like that. I always try to stick with some nuts, peanuts, cashews. I think cashews are an amazing tool for starving off your cravings. So that's one thing. And peanut butter, any kind of fats, because fats will satiate the diet, keep you in a state of ketosis. Now, remember one thing about ketosis. There's 2 types of ketosis. One is fasting. That's used more for seizures and autism kids. It really helps them with no carbs. The other one, number 2, is a keto diet, means under 100 grams for males, roughly 75 to 50 grams for a female. So if you're a bodybuilder, fitness competitor, figure, physique, whatever you do, or just general conditioning, you're working out hard but you don't want to compete, as long as you're under 100 grams a day, you're probably in a keto diet unless your body weight's really low. But this is where a coach may come in to help you. Have a coach that's certified that can help you, who's trained people in the past. Don't go to internet trolls and get all that fun stuff. Make sure you have someone qualified to help you with that, because not everyone has the same caloric intake. I can't eat 2 eggs in the morning, a piece of chicken in the afternoon of 4 ounces, and a cheese stick, and a couple other things for the day at 225 pounds. That won't work for me. For a 100-pound girl, yeah, that might be okay. So we got to kind of go back and forth on that. The next one is the keto tips for staying in ketosis. Now, it's going to keep you in a state, about 3 days you're going really, really far down towards ketosis, but not completely. But this is going to teach you how to cycle out of ketosis and get back on a normal diet for the rest of your life. So it's not a quick fix plan. It's actually a long-term solution to losing body fat, which I think is amazing. I didn't build this, but I did put it all together for you so you can see what it looks like. You can take a peek inside the program. There's probably some free offers you can search for as well too, but this is all on my website. But this video, I'll have a link at the bottom so you can subscribe to my channel, please. I'd love to have more subscribers and ask more questions about the keto diet. Questions are always free. If you make me do work and I have to do some research, then that's where I charge money. But ask as many questions as you want. I'm free to talk to anybody who needs help. This one is the look at macronutrients. So it's going to break down macronutrients, micronutrients to some extent, but you need to find what hidden carbs are. For example, avocados is a fruit. It still has some carbs, which is sugar, still in there. It can spike your insulin levels. And I know that's not going to spike tremendously like a banana, but when you're on a keto diet, you want to make sure that you are suppressing these sugars as much as possible to keep that keto diet rolling, to push out the fats. Remember, fat adaptation is number one, okay? The keto flu, this is something I don't really believe in. I know it's a made-up term. It's not a scientific term, but it's kind of like you feel sluggish and tired and very, very warm, and you just don't feel right. Because what's happening is your body's converting from sugars and you're fat adapting to help the body understand how to suppress insulin, push out more growth hormone again for muscle building, right? And growth hormone is an amazing fat burner. So anytime you lower the caloric intake of carbs and you start pushing out these fats and these ketones, which your brain loves anyway, you're going to start seeing results. But the main thing is you have to stick to it. So if you don't feel good in the beginning, it's okay. You got to fight through it. Next is intermittent fasting. I know a lot of people do intermittent fasting. In fact, I do this sometimes on weekends. On a Sunday, I'll take my morning. I'll have a cup of coffee with some heavy cream. I'll put a little bit of chocolate protein, about 10 grams, coconut oil, and some Irish cream butter or ghee butter, Ghee butter. And I'll do that from 6 in the morning at one shot till 12 in the afternoon. It gives me a good 6 hours. I might have a little bit of cottage cheese up until about 4 o'clock. So I'm getting about 12 hours of intermittent fasting. Remember, intermittent fasting can kickstart your fat loss, kickstart you into ketosis quicker if you're a bigger person. And what it also does is increases growth hormone. Notice I talked about growth hormone on the keto diet a lot. So, the challenge for you on this keto diet is always make sure you're lowering the response to the carbohydrates. Next is the keto and friends dealing with social pressure. You got to understand, I've been bodybuilding 32 years. I still get asked to this day, what are you eating? I look down and go, well, it's eggs. You never had eggs before? Yeah, but you have how many eggs you got? 8? 8 eggs, you're going to die from cholesterol. Okay, sure. Well, I'm 50 years old. My cholesterol is in a great range. I've had it down to 138 before, eating a high-fat diet. I'm talking 250 grams of fat and probably, 60, 80 grams of that saturated fat. So, bacon and sausage and whatever I could find for heavy fats, and it's still healthy. So just don't believe what everyone tells you. Remember, if people tell you something, that's just their opinion. That's how they feel. If they're not qualified to answer your question, just say thank you and go on your way. If you want to have a debate with them, that's fine. I just suggest you don't, because it's just not worth your time. It's their opinion, and they're entitled to their opinions, right? All right. So when you come to the challenge, what you're going to see is, you're going to be lighter, more energy, sleeping better. You're going to notice your hair, your skin improve. I notice for me, my nails, they get nice and shiny. They start getting very, very hard, which typically is done, from calcium supplementation or gelatin. But I tend to get my healthiest when I'm on a keto diet. Let's see. So to help you get through the challenge, there's 3 separate gifts. These are some bonus gifts for you. They've thrown in. One is a keto dessert. Now, these are awesome. There's 36 mouth-watering fat bomb recipes. How cool is that? These are things you can make on your own. They're super easy to make. They're not really expensive, and make them in bulk. So if you want to make some donuts or some muffins, get a whole tray. Get 2 trays. Put them in the freezer. Keep them around for a while. Most times they're going to be high protein, pretty low carbs. These can be things you could eat on a Saturday, Sunday as part of your cheat plan, so to speak. And it's great for, getting some of these carb cravings you have that are flavorful that taste like carbs are really not carbs. That's one real important thing to think about too. Bonus number 2, avocado recipes. I know a lot of people love avocados. Some people hate them, but that's okay. That's not for everybody. But if you have avocados and you love avocados, think of this will give you tons of different recipes that you can make different types of things like avocado fries, bacon guacamole cups, chocolate avocado pudding pops. That doesn't sound yum to me, but I'll take their word for it. But avocado fries, that sounds kind of cool. I've never even heard of that before. So for me, I'm going to try to make some avocado fries. Yes, I purchased the program about 2-3 weeks ago. I love it. That's why I'm telling everyone else about it. I think that, my job as a coach is to recommend products to you guys out there that, you're searching around, you don't know what to look for. And quite frankly, there's a lot of information. I found research this past couple weeks that I think it's around 30-40% of things found online are becoming fraudulent. And that's a little bit scary because, we rely on this content. We are a digital world. We're going online. We're looking for, good content, good quality content, and it's getting harder to find. So that's a little bit disturbing to me. So that's why I feel it's my responsibility to bring you some more information on good quality nutritional things you can dive into. And this is something you're not going to get scammed on because if you got the program, it's only about $1. It's like $37, I think, to buy the program. And like I said, I'll put a button down there where you can click on it and see the program if you like to purchase it. But you're not going to get scammed because these are foods you can buy yourself. Now, maybe the supplement guide is going to guide you in the right direction. It's going to give you the best keto products found on the market. Now, I don't know for sure, but I've purchased some keto products in the past. These are the ones that have like the keto. They're just a keto type, will keep you in ketosis quicker. I tried them. I think that they work pretty good as far as carb cravings, but I didn't notice anything different from that. But you're welcome to try it because if you have carb cravings and you can reduce that, that'll be a great product for you. So everything you need to do for this plan is here. There's an entire guide to help you get up to speed and work on everything the entire time. You have some guidance here. If you need more guidance, you can contact me myself. If you do purchase it, I will help you through the keto challenge itself. I don't charge anything extra for that because you're buying the program. Just send me a receipt that you actually purchased it. Be more than happy to help you. And here's the best part. There is zero risk to try. You've got, 60 days to try the program. So I encourage you to spend 28 days, spend 30 days, spend 2 months. If you give this, I will tell you this, on a keto diet, everyone I've ever trained doing the keto diet, the only ones that ever were not successful were the ones that didn't make it past 2 weeks. Beyond 2 weeks, you're good. And we can make sure of that. You may not lose a lot of weight in the first 2 weeks, but you will start seeing changes in the way you look and feel. So there it is. There's the challenge. You can click right here to get access. It'll take you to this new page, a secure checkout page. It is secure, right? 60-day money-back guarantee on the keto 28-day keto challenge. Secure A+ rating, Better Business Bureau, and right here, money-back guarantee. You can't go wrong with the money-back guarantee. I buy stuff that's guaranteed all the time because if I don't like it, I'm sending it back. So give yourself a legitimate shot. Everything is secure. It's all done through the right components. Like I said, it's a ClickBank purchase. So anything beyond, using a different, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. When you purchase something online, make sure it's trusted and verified. You'll see down here. Secure. It's verified by Norton. A+ BBB rating, secure payments. If you don't see those things on a website, my guess is it's probably a little bit on the sketchy side. So just be aware of that. I'm not saying not to buy it, but beware. So I want to thank all you guys who's seen this video or watching the video, recommend it to a friend. I'll be putting some more updates on some more information. This is only one part of my website, so stay tuned for some more videos on the Weight Loss Bible. It's actually a free book you can download from the site. I have some other really cool stuff that I've had built throughout the past. I've been working on the site for about 6 months now, so I'm going to find as much information as I can to get it out to all of you people who want to see how to lose weight the right way, the healthiest way you possibly can, and also the quickest without doing damage. And I'm not saying like physical damage, but cellular damage. You don't want to get the cells to a point where, they're so suppressed and you have this adrenal function stuff going on and cortisol levels going through the roof and you're constantly on, caffeine all day. That's just a bad way to diet, right? So once again, I'll go back to the page. It's the difference between, the keto diet is, like I said, you have all these different challenges, little books and tips you have along the way. So for $37, I mean, you can't beat that, right? Coaching is a lot more expensive than that. But remember, like I said, I will help you if you purchase the program. Just send me a quick email. I'll put my email information down there. I will put the link to my website, and also I'll put the link to this program. So please at least go check out the program. Any information you need from me, just feel free to hit me up. So this is the 28-day Keto Challenge review, my review of the program. I think it's an amazing program. If you don't buy it, well, good luck to you. Coach Ken signing off once again, and stay tuned for some more great information in 2019. Have a great day.